Hey Gemini, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for March 11th, 2025. This is for Gemini, last shuffle here for Gemini. So Gemini, what we have here is back and forth, and then we have deception. And so there's something here about not really sure, someone not being really sure about what they want. You may feel as though whatever it is that you're saying, I want that, could be rooted in a deception. It could be rooted in something that isn't true, isn't like, you know what I mean? Like all the reasons for me choosing this, I realize that it's not the so like the reasons for me wanting to take this direction or this approach, I realize now that those reasons aren't even true. Like the things I heard or the things that were told to me, that's not even true. A lot of you are back and forth about what actions to take, and the action may be shocking actions. And it may also be tumultuous or aggressive or argumentative or something here. Eight of Wands, Tower, Six of Cups, Six of Wands. Now, this is back and forth. I'm not really sure what to do, right? Because it seems like as memory serves me, every time I think back, it contradicts something. Like looking back at a situation, any any given situation that may have been either shocking, changed everything, or caused a lot of conflict, right? Whatever this is, you're back and forth about how do I approach the situation, what do I say or do, because I know no matter what, it is going to tear something up. It might start an argument, this might start a fight, this might start a conflict, a confrontation, or further confrontations, further issues down the line. The deception is the King of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. The deception is that someone is not going to be honest. I feel as though for some of you, the answer is rooted in your memory. This person may have told the truth in the past. You know what I mean? How a person will tell on themselves. If you're really, really quiet, you might dismiss it. They might have muttered it under their breath or said something that when you think back, you go, you wouldn't say that unless you did this. You wouldn't say that unless you were already planning XYZ. That's not something someone would say. So the answer is in your memory. If that makes any sense to anyone. And the deception here is deception, Seven of Swords. The deception is that also too, they're showing that a lot of this may have been hidden, but it was actually in your face. If that makes any sense too. That something was happening in your face. But for, I won't say fear, but for the lack of wanting, for the desire of peace, maybe you overlooked something, didn't mean to, right? But it wasn't that serious at the moment. They're saying it's important for you to take a step back now and spend some time alone and stop focusing on the other people and start and focus on yourself at this point, or the other person. You need to connect to the divine, because there's something about this situation that you're going to need to actually work on healing from. Healing for you would look like just sitting there and saying, being clear about what you want. That's what healing would look like for you. Just be, because what gets destroyed in this situation when there's something like this going on, what gets destroyed is setting our course, choosing a direction that gets thrown all out of balance, because now, based on what they've just done, that's now causing a conflict with what I planned to do in the first place. Now, first I was going to do this, but now that this has happened, I don't know what to do now. So it's like you've been robbed of your direction. You've been robbed of your vision. So the only way to heal is to say, you know what, if I'm being honest, what I really want is this. And then start putting action towards those things. And I wouldn't say shut people out all the way, but I would give everyone some space, especially one person. I'm seeing one person for sure you need to get space from. This may be a feminine energy, a friend, and it's time to take a break from this person so that you can heal. I'm seeing an angel number 888. They're also the 888 a lot of times speaks of fortune, like money, um, people, good friends, actual loyal friends or loyal people in your space. They want you to take some personal responsibility for that when angel number 888 comes out. Personal responsibility would look like knowing that you're in perfect balance and start really focusing, charting your course, setting your course, focusing on what you really, really want. That's the only way to take responsibility for your situation. What do you want? Even if, although I'm seeing that someone may be deceptive, if you're saying what I want is the truth, they may still be deceptive, but the truth is already in your brain. Like it's already there. It's already in your memories. They have they have said something that would signify that they have done something that you already know that's happened. You know what I mean? You know, someone will tell you or tell them themselves, and they didn't realize they told them themselves. It's like a Freudian slip. And so that much I'm seeing. It's like a slip. Your higher self is the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune, and this is speaking a lot to not just like your higher self is speaking to like things that a checklist in your spirit. Like we know there's certain things like a checklist there. Like for instance, if certain changes occur, if certain like if you notice that someone they used to go to school all the time, they used to smile, they used to be happy, all of a sudden they're sad and they're unkempt and they don't enjoy the same things anymore and they're always crying and their shades are always drawn and they barely get out of bed. Well, chances are they're depressed, you know, or they never have any money but they've got powder hanging out their nose. Chances are they are, you know, abusing a substance. I'm just being okay. I'm being facetious and silly, but I'm serious. I'm serious. They're showing that your higher self is saying, I notice certain things. When certain things change, I know what that means. You are in perfect balance. So it's not that you're wrong about certain things. You may notice that there's certain hallmarks of behavior that signify a problem, like certain symptoms signify a disease or an illness. You know it, and they're showing that you do know something like that. Okay, so the answers are within you. Transformation, Queen of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. Now, this is also speaking to the changes that you have witnessed, the changes that you know to be true, that are certain things that you can use as a defense, or you could stand firm on and say, yeah, no, I know this to be true, this or that, right? And also to, mm, 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 there looks like someone, a friend or someone else involved that has got your back. They may be really, really nurturing. They may also be defensive of everything else, of other people, defensive of the situation, something here. I'm seeing someone being defensive, but also having your back. They may also be wanting you to start focusing on what you want. Your friends, so a real friend, a real true friends for you, what may be expressing to you that it's time for you to just take a break from the situation and focus on you. I'm also seeing that you need to tap into red stones or rose colored stones that help you. Those usually assist you in becoming like more motivated, energetic, vibrant. You may want to wear them. And this would be like carnelian, red coral, garnet, rhyolite, rose jasper, ruby, red jasper. Wear these stones, especially on a Tuesday, which I believe today is. It seems like it will help to raise your vibration and help you to go, you know what I really want to deal with is this. I'm not dealing with this foolishness, this deception, this issue. I'm not dealing with that. I'm going to focus on choosing my direction, figuring out where I want to go, what I want to do. Because I'm seeing a lot of money coming towards you, and this may be a distraction. I really am. You might want to incorporate Pearl into your space. It will help you to connect to the divine. Also, look into your placements in your chart. Some of this has a lot to do with destiny. Not many people believe in destiny, but there are some things that we're destined to do. It doesn't mean that you answer the call to it, but there's some things that may occur in your life consistently over and over and over again. And you may be like, why? Because part of this is destiny. You're being given chance after chance after chance of choosing to fill in the shoes of your destiny, or just to continue to run from it. And so you would want to look into your yod placements, YOD. If you have it, it's a configuration that's rare to some degree. It's not rare, but it's not common. So yeah, look into that, because that may explain some things about what's occurring in your life. Like, why does this keep happening, or why is this happening? And it's because perhaps you are not stepping up to the plate of your destiny, kind of thing. And I know many people don't believe in that, but sometimes it does definitely explain, I've been destined to do this. It explains a lot of things, why some people survive things that are unsurvivable. Over and over, my life was at risk so many times. I should have passed like 10 years ago. But they keep coming, they keep kicking, because you still have something to do. Look into that. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Taurus, a Sagittarius. Those are the main signs. We also have Capricorn, Virgo, and Aries or Leo. So you could be a Taurus, Gemini cusp, dealing with a Leo, Virgo cusp, Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp, Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp, Aries, Taurus cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.